Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. Is this farmers' protest real or is it just another toolkit driven public relations war? Why do I ask this question? Because you saw that the Ram Mandir, the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lala, has created a huge wave that India Alliance is now completely tottering. Now, is there a way for the India Alliance to come back? One thing is that they always feel that the farmers can be relied to create some sort of an instability, and farmers being farmers. In fact, if you look at the video that I put out at 6 a.m., lots of comments from real people who are farmers were saying that this government needs to do more. And you take that in your stride. The farmers' laws were supposed to help the farmers, but then if they don't want to accept it, or if one state doesn't want to accept it, why was the rest of the country also denied these new laws? See, the problem that comes up is we know going into the next decade that commodities, grains, food, these are going to be huge issues because of the climatic changes. You never know, one year you could have flood, the next year you could have a drought. So all these challenges are coming up. So back to the question, is this farmers' protest a PR exercise, a PR war against the Modi government by the toolkitters, Kitters? Okay, who could be doing this? You know the usual suspects. So let's just say that that is what it is. But it's also that AAP wants to somehow retain its hold in Punjab. Maybe they also think that they can stir something up in Haryana. Whatever it is, the more important thing here is ML Khattar. If you have, I hope you have seen my 6 a.m. broadcast monologue, because there is intelligence information available that the tractors are being retrofitted with some equipment that can essentially, if there's a roadblock, they can take those roadblocks out. They're also being retrofitted with more powerful motors so that more people can travel in one tractor. What happens if such a a tractor on steroids overturns and all the people fell down, and worse, some people die? Will they blame that also on the Modi government? So this is, people are getting a little hot in their head. So if let us say that this is a PR exercise on one side. So Ram Lala, farmer stir. Now the government thinks that the farmer stir is being timed to steal the thunder from under the upcoming visit of Narendra Modi to Abu Dhabi to open a Hindu temple. So here suddenly now ISI will get interested, China will get interested. So you see, if you think that this could be something of this nature, then you can see all these possibilities come. In all these things now, today comes the good news that 8 Navy sailors, or I should say Navy personnel, ex-Navy personnel, who had been sentenced to death, they have been freed by Qatar. 7 have returned to India. 1 is on his way. And this could also be a news that could be timed by the Indian government to blunt the edge. I mean, this is a two-way street. You run one PR war, the other person also is equally capable of doing an effective blunting of what you think you are trying to do. More importantly, what does it accomplish? Having 25,000 people and 5,000 tractors, or whatever the number, or 25,000 tractors, whatever it is, what does it achieve? You are going to again bring the country to a standstill because you don't want to go on side streets, you want to go on the national highways, and you want to go, tractors are not going to be, Ferraris that are going to be going at 100 miles per hour. They are going to go at a very slow speed. I mean, they might beat a bullock cart in a race. Let's accept it. But it is intended to somehow put roadblocks in the complete system of the country, to grind down the commerce, to slow down people, to inconvenience people, all because the farmers think they are not getting a good deal. But I also told you all that if the farmers had taken the farmers bill, the upside that came out of India exporting a lot of wheat to many other countries would have been theirs. How many of you know that 45% of India's wheat exports goes to Bangladesh? Just one country. But after 2022, everybody needed wheat. Now suddenly India had to send it to a lot of people. Of course, there were good margins, but immediately after that there was also a shortage. Now India had to go back. In fact, if you remember, Sona Masuri rice was banned for export to United States. It has been lifted since now 3 months. We are getting Sona Masuri rice, but you see how it is. This is a very delicate balancing game. The moment somebody knows that there is a commodity that might run short, immediately hoarding starts. So the government has to guard against that. So today you are being just thrown and pulled from different directions, and you're just staying in place. Whereas Modi wants to move forward and he wants to take the country forward. I may have some reservations about the way he has gone about punishing the corrupt, but otherwise the man is trying hard. Let's accept it, right? So this is where things stand. Definitely the 8 Navy personnel getting freed, and the news coming today, basically because today is the 13th already in India. It's 12th here in the United States. So today you have this buzzing, and tomorrow you are going to have the Abu Dhabi inauguration. So basically the air has been taken out of, you know who said that. So this is what is it. Is this what it is? I don't know. I'm just hoping that you guys can throw some light on this. And but the most important thing, the most important takeaway, I had predicted that Qatar is not going to come through with it. This was again some sort of an exercise. We also know Qatar has will also bow to United States if United States applies pressure. So let us not discount that United States is capable of doing such kind of a mischief. Whatever it is, now US also is finding out that there are a lot of things that it can try but not pass. It cannot succeed. Especially in India, there's a lot of things that are happening that I think there is some tacit things that are going on, and this has been going on for a long time. Don't get me wrong. It is just that today, in this day and age of social media, all these things are coming out. So great news. I'm glad a lot of Navy families will be breathing a sigh of relief, heaving a sigh of relief that they are back. And I don't know what happens to the sentencing part. Are they going to be carried out in India, or has that been pardoned? We don't know that, but we will know that in the next few hours. We will know all that stuff and more. So as soon as we have that, we will share that information with you. But first, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have not already clicked on the bell button for notifications, please do so. I don't know if you have any questions here. I don't see any questions. So I think at this point of time, I would like to sign off. We are going to be coming back in an hour's time with Delhi R. Rajagopal, full programming. By the way, he also mentioned one little thing that I need to pass on. There are milk shortages today in Delhi because of this farmer stir. Why? Because it's a supply chain problem. You are disrupting supply chain. Very simple. So this whole tamasha these guys do, I don't know how much longer the Indian public is going to tolerate the likes of Urbal Naxals like Arvind Kejriwal, borderline nutcases who are who I'm talking about. This is not going to augur well for these parties. I hope people see their way clear through all this stuff. Again, the farmers lost a lot of money because they could have cashed in on the upside of exports that India had. It had a huge boom, and now they want to readjust the MPP. This, you can keep on asking this, guys. This is not something that you should have a number on. That if we want to guarantee this lower minimum price, minimum procurement price is also it's a market driven thing. Why do you want that? Why don't you just adopt the complete farmers bill? Did you even go through that? I'm asking the leaders of the Kisan Morcha. Did they even go through it? If they can say that this is not right, this is not right, and that needs to be alleviated, surely the Modi government would have done that. So 2021, November 29, the bill was withdrawn, and I don't know when it will be back again, but this time I expect the farmers themselves to say, please, we would like to have that, because there is one more food shortage coming just around the corner. And again, those countries who are wise, who have produced more than what they need, are going to make big money out of it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe again. Talk to you soon. Namaskar.